Today we spent time with Mohammed and Manija. They're college students in Kabul, and they agreed to sit down with us and tell us a little bit about their experiences living here. Day 4 starts right now.
When I was 7 years old, I went to school, and the school was near to our house. My brother dropped me to school, and when I was in 3rd class, Taliban came, and we couldn't go to school. And my all childhood spoiled from it was about 6-7 years old. چقدر وقت بود که طالبا اومد؟
10 ساله بود.
نه چند سال بودن؟
6-7 سال.
Yeah, about 7 or 6 years I was at home. And I was hopeless about my future. I didn't know what will happen. And yeah.
I'm from Herat province, that is the west of the country. And I remember that that we all knew that the international forces are in the country and that everywhere is safe now. So I saw one of these big cars passing by, and I started waving to them, saying hi, and I knew a little English. So when I saw one of them the other day, I went over and said, "Hey, how are you?" and welcome, and how is your family, and asked those questions. So that is the first day with the international forces in Afghanistan.
Did they wave back?
Yes. I couldn't see the person's face because he was all covered up, but he hardly pulled out his hand out of all the jackets and tried to wave like this much.
It's quite different from that days. When I see the position of women, it is like they can't participate. They couldn't participate in the past in the government, or they couldn't have their own. They were not independent. They were not independent, but they are growing to become independent, and also they are participating in government, and they can help now to make our country better. They can be useful too. Yeah.
So I think if people get an opportunity to talk to each other, really understand where their men, where their husbands or sons or fathers have gone hundreds of kilometers on the other side of the planet, then that helps a lot, because I think if I was an American, I would feel my family member is fighting to help a country stand on its own feet, help its children go to school, get proper food, education, help its government, establish its army, protect its people. Those are the things that I think many Americans or many people around the world should learn more about, because those things are taking place, and they're taking place with so many difficulties and obstacles on their way, but they are taking place.
I want to tell them that Afghanistan is different, but the people are not different. The people, their thoughts, the young generation thoughts, I think in some ways they are similar. For example, in every country, young generation has hope into their eyes about their future. In Afghanistan also, the young generation has hope. They want to become something in the future. And they want to have fun. But they can't. In Afghanistan, they has only this hope.
So what I'd like to tell the world is that Afghanistan in the past 8 years or so has drastically changed. To give you a really quick example is that we came back to our country from Iran 3 months before Taliban came. We didn't know they were coming, and we thought the country is going to become safe. So we came home, and after 3 months, while we were settling down, Taliban came. The first day, they cut off my hair, did the same to 2 of my brothers, took the other to join their army. So it was a terrible, terrible first day. And 3 months after they came, we went back. And now it's 8 years of progress for my family, for myself. We are all going to university, and I'm a big family too. We are 9 children, and everyone is going to a university in Herat or in Kabul. And what it tells me is that now in Afghanistan we are on the right track. There are, of course, challenges that we as Afghans see on a daily basis. The other day we were locked in because 2,000 meters from us they were shooting people, and I don't know how this can be appreciated through a video by someone else across the globe, but there are many challenges on our way to prosperity and to peace, but the will is there amongst the youth, amongst others too. The will to be safe, the will to be stronger, more educated, and more successful as people and as a country.
You can't help but see the future of Afghanistan in the faces of Mohammed and Manija. Now we just hope they continue to have the opportunity to make their country great. And if you have any comments or questions for them, you can ask them directly in the Ask an Afghan section of the forum. Join us tomorrow as we continue 30 days through Afghanistan.